The path to success takes many twists and turns, and many unexpected things show up that we've never thought possible. Many layers of that onion that needs to be peeled, that some of them that we've been holding on to thinking they're our identity, and they really are not. Many people are living in identity crisis. Let me just explain to you that there were several million people that we've read about in the Bible that were dealing with identity crisis. And so they took the easiest path out, and the one that was fear-inspired. And with that, they reaped the harvest of it, which was death in the wilderness. The path to success isn't the easy route. You see, the easy path, the path of ease, is safe. Yes, you heard me say that. So for those of you who want to be safe, the path of ease would be the right one for you. The path of ease is safe, predictable, and highly forgettable. You know, I was visiting with some gentlemen about a mutual friend that had passed on recently, and a very dear friend. And so we're talking about this man and the difference he made in people's lives, and how many people are feeling the loss of this man. I'm realizing that he didn't take the path of ease. I know that there were times where he was out early, and even as an old man, and working way late, worked until not long before he passed away. That's all he knew to do was work, and that's what he did do. Well, it's not all he knew to do, but he knew that well, and he knew how to work hard, and he also knew how to serve. And he certainly didn't take the path of ease. Most people want the reward of success, but few are willing to do what it takes to achieve it. So we're going to talk a little bit of what it takes to achieve it, because many want the rewards of success, but few are willing to do what it takes to achieve it. You know, the first thing that we get to be aware of, if we're going to create success of any sort, of any level, if we're going to do what others dream about, then we've got to do what the others avoid doing. Let me repeat that so it sinks in. If we're going to do or have what others dream about, you hear people talk about their big dreams. I just smile and tell them they've got what it takes, because I truly believe that. Now, most of the time, I don't think they're willing to do what it takes and walk away. But if you want what others dream about, then you must do what others are unwilling to do. You see, many are all excited about their dream and sharing that. They have it on social media. They have it all over the place, right? But all you see is happy pictures of them having great times, and you happen to realize that's not actually the case. It's not actually what's going on behind the scenes. That's a facade put up. But you must do what they're unwilling to do, and that is do what needs to be done behind the scenes. The hard work, the get up in the morning, and the work late, and phone calls of rejection, and whatever else that needs to be done that you get to go through. Avoid difficulty, and you avoid your destiny. If you don't like difficulty, your destiny is not at your fingertips. You're not going to get it. It just won't happen. Because any and everything that is worth getting, you're going to go through some difficulty. I always think that the story of the Israelites was put in the Bible intentionally for reasons like what we're talking about this morning, because everything is so similar to that story. They had to go through the wilderness to get to, just to get to the promised land. They hadn't had it yet. They just got there. There was a body of water between them and the promised land. Now, after they kind of got over the hurdle of thinking, you mean we're going to have to cross this, after they had seen God, do all those miracles and separate the water that they were able to walk through, and then crush the Egyptians when they tried to follow them. After they got past the hurdle of thinking they're going to have to cross this water to get to this land that was promised to them, then they discovered from the spies that there were giants there. In our language, it relates to there's big problems. There's a lot of fear to be conquered. Got to face our fears and fight those big giants that like to come inside of us and tell you that you're not good enough. You don't have what it takes. You're not the right person. Other people are better than you. Other people can do it. You can't. You see, you have the wrong last name. You were born to the wrong family. If people just knew my parents, they'd know why I can't do it, right? Those are the giants you're going to fight. The giants, if I don't have any money, I've never had any money. We've always been poor people. Oh, okay. you've always been in bondage, right? But there's a person that was willing and ready to lead those people out of bondage. You see very few were willing to step truly out of bondage. They kind of got out of bondage to a degree, but bondage never got out of them. Every dream starts with hardship. It starts with it starts with us standing at a crossroad and making a decision. And some of you guys, that might be this morning, where you're standing at a crossroad and you're having to make that decision to do what others are unwilling to do. And far too often we look at what others are doing and then we compare that with ourselves. Well, I can do that too, or I can't do that, or I can come close to doing what they are doing. Whatever it is, we're comparing it, and then we'll come close to what the others are doing. The speed of the leader determines oftentimes the speed of the team. If you don't like the speed of the leader, go ahead and be your own leader. Speed up. Create your own environment for your team so that your team can have success. Be that leader. Be that one that rises up and moves at a higher speed. Don't allow yourself to be capped by others that have big dreams but are playing in the shallow end of the pool, doing enough that they're doing well and they can brag about it, but maybe their teams aren't doing so well. Go ahead and pick it up. Make that choice today at that crossroad. You're going to be the one that's going to do what others are unwilling to do. You're going to have the dreams that others dream about. You're going to have to do what they're unwilling to do. And let me just conclude with this statement. The path of ease is safe, predictable, and highly forgettable. It is nothing that books are written about unless somebody is writing about it and taking a lesson out of it and saying, don't do this. This is what these people did. Don't do it. All of you guys have the ability to step up and be that leader to your team and to help your teams step up and be the leader to their teams. Help them, whatever it is, whether you're in a sales group or whether you're in a traditional business. But always be mindful, to become a great leader, you must be a great follower as well. So there's a bit of a paradox in there. But you must still step up and be willing to do what others are unwilling to do. Just getting up to the water isn't enough. Just starting that project, starting that system, starting that sales thing, starting that journey isn't enough. That's basically getting up to the water. You're going to have giants to fight then. You're going to have big problems that are protecting your dream. And those problems come in the form of those giants. The giant fears, the giant I'm not enough. The giants, I could never do that. The giants, I'm not well spoken. The giant of, if you only knew who I was. The giant of, I wasn't born to the right family. That type of giant. Those are the ones you're going to be fighting. Those are the giant of unbelief, the giant of laziness, the giant of things that try to hold us back, mentally speaking, and prevent you. Lo and behold, you might break through and actually achieve it. To get what's rightfully yours. The enemy is fighting tooth and nail to make sure you don't do that. Whatever it is for you, I challenge you to step up. Go be all you can be. And with that, guys, thank you for joining us this morning. Make it a great day. And do me a favor, as always, remember, don't settle for less than who you are. May God bless you.